figures to work to, and likewise, guys managing managerial positions in companies, you'll find that management positions, like the statistics around guys managing young women and women, like, the confidence ebbs away, we withdraw, like, don't want to put ourselves in that whack-a-mole position where all of a sudden we're being whacked on the head because we said the wrong thing and in the wrong way. And I was guilty of that as well. I remember thinking, oh, I'm not getting involved in that conversation. We withdraw and we pull ourselves back. And now the narrative is shifting a little bit and it's changing, but we're all back. Yeah. And we're all in this like kind of quiet space and we're all lost. Yeah.
And some of the people driving this shift in the narrative are women. Correct. You mentioned a couple of authors and people that you have.
There's massive support coming through from big female authors and feminist leads who are recognizing this at the minute. And now that we basically need to bolster men and we need to like reinstill some of the confidence, and then we need to start working together more because like this is why population rates have dropped. People aren't having sex in the same numbers anymore. Young people aren't, like, statistics are coming back. All these crazy statistics are coming back with all of this stuff where, like, procreation is not happening.
Some of these stats are mad. Do you know what I mean? Some of these stats are mad about how men are not wanting to engage in these things anymore due to, where it can end up leading. So I'm seeing a really positive shift in the whole approach, really, but that's fine and that's good. But there's a huge group of guys out there who are kind of like stuck in this area now, and they don't know what to do, or maybe they've gone through divorces and they're on their own in apartments. And this is what you see in Dubai a lot. I think you see a lot of guys in Dubai who are maybe disconnected. Friends move around. It's very transient. People move on. It's difficult to make meaningful connections. So, this is the other thing that I find when I run these groups and we get together, like everybody's like happy to see each other. It's a great opportunity just to connect and be together, really. And that's because that's hard to come by. So look, this has been fascinating. And I did actually think going into this that we'd probably need more than an hour, and we probably do. But we are coming to a close. I wanted to ask, you're now happily married.
Yeah.
How is the dynamic between you and your wife now? Because again, we've spoken about, the female side of things, the male side of things, the last 10 years, which is hugely polarizing, where even some of the things where you said, I'm a little bit like, oh, I don't know, is that going to get, shot down, But it's all honesty. I wanted to ask, how is your dynamic at home, and how do you work together with your wife to ensure that you're both feeling fulfilled and you're both achieving your inner goals?
We're pretty progressive with the way we handle stuff. I'm really lucky in that my partner is a very progressive female thinker. She's a business lead. She's a CEO, so she's very senior, but she doesn't bang that feminist side, that feminist drum. She's kind of quite blokish. We joke about this quite a lot in the approach. And also, it was a second relationship. So when we got together, which was part way through my, sobriety change, and there were very distinct rules that I came with. And it was like, for me to work, there are things I need to do. And at that point, our youngest between us, her youngest, was one at that point. So we had a baby in the mix. And I became parent to my youngest son, Gabe, who sees me as his dad. But I was like, I know we've got a young one, but like, I need to get up in the morning, run, work out, come back, then you've got me. And then I'm on board, and then we can do whatever. And then I'll go out again in the evening and go and do a run. And this keeps me sane, and this keeps things on balance. And we had that agreement from day one, and it's always stayed like that. And I just think once you set those boundaries and you have that connection and you work together, that's where the magic kind of happens, really.
Fantastic. So finally, to close out, I always say, if there's one thing you'd like to say to any young man out there, any young woman out there, anybody that's lost the joy in their life, and would like to take steps to rediscover it, what would be the one thing you would say to them to start?
Yeah, to sit and really think about the last time you felt joy. And if you feel numb to it and you don't want to get up in the morning and like hit your day with energy, then you need to ask for help. Yeah, and you need to recognize the fact that you can't do it on your own. And it's the start of a journey, and there is going to be work involved in it, but that work is incredibly rewarding.
Fantastic. Chris, thank you so much for coming on. I have really enjoyed it. Again, I'm very grateful for your candor, how honest you've been. I think that the world would be a much better place if people just spoke their mind, you know.
Yeah.
I wish you all the best.
Thanks, Samuel. Yeah, really nice chatting to you. Yeah, really cool. Thank you.
Fantastic.